Forget everything you know about fertilizing your pepper plants. Compost tea is the only way to unlock their full potential. We're talking about explosive growth, vibrant colors, and a taste that will blow your mind. Picture this. Pepper plants so vibrant they practically glow in your garden. Leaves so green they make your neighbors stop and stare. And fruit production that has you giving away peppers to everyone you know. This isn't a gardening fantasy. It's what happens when you discover the transformative power of compost tea. While synthetic fertilizers might give your peppers a quick boost, they're like feeding your plants fast food when they're craving a gourmet meal. Compost tea is that gourmet meal, packed with everything your pepper plants need to thrive beyond your wildest expectations. Growing peppers presents unique challenges that even experienced gardeners struggle with. These heat-loving beauties are notorious for being particular about their nutrition, often suffering from nutrient deficiencies that lead to stunted growth, poor fruit set, and disappointing harvests. Traditional fertilizers can burn delicate roots or create nutrient imbalances that stress your plants. Compost tea changes everything by delivering nutrients in a gentle, bioavailable form that pepper plants absolutely love. Compost tea transforms your pepper garden into a thriving ecosystem where plants don't just survive, they flourish with unprecedented vigor. Unlike synthetic fertilizers that provide isolated nutrients, compost tea delivers a complex symphony of macro and micronutrients, beneficial bacteria, fungi and enzymes that work together to create optimal growing conditions. The slow-release nature of these nutrients means your pepper plants receive steady nourishment throughout their growing season, eliminating the feast or famine cycle that stresses plants and reduces yields. The root development you'll witness after applying compost tea is nothing short of remarkable. Pepper plants develop extensive, healthy root systems that can efficiently access water and nutrients from a larger soil volume. This enhanced root structure translates directly into stronger plants that can support heavier fruit loads and resist environmental stresses like drought or temperature fluctuations. The beneficial microorganisms in compost tea form symbiotic relationships with pepper roots, actually increasing the plant's ability to absorb nutrients while protecting against harmful pathogens. Disease resistance becomes dramatically improved when you regularly feed your peppers with compost tea. The beneficial bacteria and fungi in properly brewed compost tea colonize the soil around your plants, creating a protective barrier against common pepper diseases like bacterial spot, fusarium wilt, and various root rots. These beneficial microorganisms outcompete harmful pathogens for resources while actively producing compounds that suppress disease development. You'll notice healthier foliage, reduced pest pressure, and plants that bounce back quickly from minor stresses. Creating your own compost tea is surprisingly simple and incredibly rewarding. Start with high-quality, well-aged compost. This is your foundation, and the most critical component. The compost should smell earthy and sweet, never sour or putrid, indicating a healthy balance of beneficial microorganisms. You'll need 1 gallon of dechlorinated water for every cup of compost you use. Chlorinated tap water kills the beneficial microorganisms you're trying to cultivate, so let your water sit out overnight or use rainwater when possible. The brewing process requires gentle aeration to keep your microbial community thriving. Place your compost in a burlap sack or, an old pillowcase, then suspend it in your water container like a giant tea bag. Add a tablespoon of unsulfured molasses to feed the beneficial bacteria and fungi, then use an aquarium pump with an air stone to continuously bubble air through the mixture. This oxygenation is crucial. Without it, anaerobic bacteria take over and create a smelly, potentially harmful brew that can damage your plants. Allow your compost tea to brew for 24 to 48 hours, stirring occasionally, and monitoring the aroma. Properly brewed compost tea smells earthy and pleasant, never foul or putrid. The liquid should develop a rich, dark color and may develop a slight foam on the surface, indicating active microbial populations. Strain out the solid particles before application, but don't discard them. These compost solids make excellent additions to your garden beds or compost pile. The application method you choose can significantly impact the effectiveness of your compost tea treatment. Soil drenching delivers nutrients directly to the root zone while inoculating the surrounding soil with beneficial microorganisms. Apply diluted compost tea at a 1-to-1 ratio with water around the base of each pepper plant, soaking the soil thoroughly but avoiding waterlogged conditions. This method is particularly effective during the early growing season when plants are establishing their root systems. Foliar applications provide immediate nutrient uptake through the leaves while coating plant surfaces with protective beneficial bacteria. Dilute your compost tea to a 1-to-3 ratio with water and apply during early morning or evening hours to prevent leaf burn. The stomata on pepper leaves are most receptive during these cooler periods, allowing maximum absorption of nutrients and microorganisms. Regular foliar feeding throughout the growing season maintains consistent plant health and can provide quick relief for plants showing stress symptoms. Timing your application strategically, really maximizes the benefits for your pepper plants. Begin weekly soil applications when transplanting seedlings to establish healthy soil biology from the start. Continue with bi-weekly applications throughout the growing season and, consider increasing frequency during periods of rapid growth or fruit development. During flowering and early fruit set, supplement soil applications with weekly foliar sprays to support the increased nutritional demands of reproduction. The results speak for themselves: stronger plants, increased yields, and peppers with more intense flavors and better storage quality. Compost tea represents a real paradigm shift in how we approach pepper cultivation, moving away from chemical dependency toward sustainable biology-based growing methods. The investment in time and materials pays dividends through healthier plants, increased yields, and, honestly, the satisfaction of growing peppers using natural, environmentally friendly methods. Your soil improves with each application, creating a legacy of fertility that benefits future growing seasons. The journey to mastering compost tea application is ongoing, with each brewing session teaching you more about the intricate relationships between plants, soil, and beneficial microorganisms. Start with small batches, observe your plant's responses, and adjust your brewing and application techniques based on what you learn. Document your results, take photos, and don't be afraid to experiment with different compost sources or brewing times to find what works best in your specific growing conditions. Ready to revolutionize your pepper growing game? Subscribe to Smart Garden for more game-changing organic gardening techniques, and share this guide with fellow gardeners who are ready to discover the incredible power of compost tea. Your peppers and your taste buds will thank you for making the switch to this natural growing method that delivers results beyond your wildest expectations.